Students, let us now start the classification of animals. Okay, tell me one thing. Can you recognize all parts of your body? Do you know where backbone is present in your body? Do you have backbone? You have backbone in your body now? Okay, that backbone is called vertebral column also. So those animals which have vertebral column in their body or backbone in their body, such animals are known as vertebrates. You can recognize some more animals which are having this vertebral column like monkey, cow, deer. There are many more animals which are having vertebral column in them. So these animals which are having vertebral column or backbone in their body are known as vertebrates. Okay, have you seen earthworm? In Hindi it is called kenchua. Have you seen it? It is very soft bodied animal. Its body is very soft. So do you think that vertebral column is present in its body? No, vertebral column is not present in earthworm. There are many more animals in which vertebral column is not present. Such animals are known as invertebrates. So those animals which do not have vertebral column in their body, they are called invertebrates. So animals are basically classified into two groups, invertebrates and vertebrates. First of all, we will study the classification of invertebrates and then we will study classification of vertebrates. Invertebrates are divided into 8 phylums. How many phylums? 8. Number 1 is Porifera. Number 2 is Coelenterata. Number 3 is Platyhelminthes. Then Nematyhelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca and Echinodermata. Please read them again and again so that you can pronounce them properly. Okay, so now let us study one by one all these phylums. First phylum is Porifera. Porifera word is made up of two words, porous and feri. Porous means pores and feri means to bear. It means those animals which bear pores in their body, which have pores in their body is porous. That animals are Porifera animals. It means they belong to phylum Porifera. This is one of the example of Porifera, Cycone. Cycone is an animal which bear pores in its body. Okay, now in case of each phylum we have to study few points. Like first point we will study about habitat, where they live. Now all these poriferan animals are aquatic animals. Now you know what is the meaning of aquatic, okay? They are all aquatic marine animals except one group that lives in fresh water. So except one group, all are marine animals, right? They are sessile, sedentary. Now what is the meaning of sessile and sedentary? Sedentary and motile, these are two words. Sedentary means when the animal is fixed on one place and it cannot move, then the animal is called sedentary. And when the animal can move, it is called motile. So all these animals are sedentary animals. It means they are attached to one place. Sessile means stalkless. There is no stalk with which they are attached to the substratum. They are directly attached to the substratum. Common example of these is sponges. You might have seen on Discovery Channel in these sponges in seawater. Their body is asymmetrical. You know meaning of asymmetrical? No definite shape or radially symmetrical. They may be vase-like, round, sac-like or branched. Now one of the examples cycon is here. I have made a sketch here. Now you can see one opening is present on their anterior end. Anterior means ऊपर की तरफ. This large opening is called osculum, and on the entire body small pores are present, and these small pores are called ostia. Now what it do? The water comes inside the body through ostia. Through ostia, water comes inside the body, and along with water, food also comes, microscopic food. So that food is digested and absorbed here, and waste product, it is thrown out from the body through the large opening that is called osculum. So there is no mouth, no digestive cavity, and no anus in the body. Only through this circulation of water, food comes inside and waste product goes out from the body. So you have to learn examples of this.